Hello and welcome to the vlog. I wanted to bring you guys along because I actually have an exciting little brand photo shoot coming up this Wednesday. It's currently Sunday, but I have this brand photo shoot that I've had planned for the past couple months. It's for my new little Pilates brand, the Mat Edit, that I've been working on for the past couple months. I've been hosting classes in my hometown, hosting a couple events. But ultimately the goal is eventually to open up a studio. Hopefully within the next year or so I can get started on that process. But in the meantime, I still wanted to have good photos for branding, for social media. You know, if I do open a studio, I'm going to need some kind of website put together too. But I want it to look as professional and clean and put together as possible. So I'm doing this brand photo shoot on Wednesday. I'm super excited, but this is also the first time I'm doing anything like this, but wanted to bring you guys along for the whole process. I'll show you guys some of the behind the scenes, the deck and stuff that I put together, the strategy shoot that I had with the photographer, all that good stuff. But I'll show you guys everything that I have packed and planned for the shoot. And right now I'm actually up here getting my nails and toes done, because right now I'm the only model face behind it all. So it's gonna be all mostly images of me doing this stuff. I'll show you guys the mood board so you guys understand what kind of photos we'll be taking. But anyway, I feel like I need to get my nails and toes done because it'll be a lot of Pilates movements. I feel a lot of up close shots. So I feel I just need something clean and simple. And these are still my 4th of July nails that are hanging on by a thread. So anyway, I actually came here a little bit earlier, got signed in, checked in, whatever, but there was going to be a little bit of a wait. So I ran to the grocery store and to grab a drink from Starbucks, and now I'm going to go back and hopefully they're about ready for me. There was 4 people in front of me. So she was like, yeah, you should be good for 30 minutes. I was like, great, perfect. So anyway, I'm going to go in, we're going to get our nails done, and yeah, but welcome to it. Okay, nails are done. I just finished my grocery run and I stopped to get an ice cream cone because I heard my friend told me that it's National Ice Cream Day. So this doesn't look like their normal chocolate. I wanted to get their Funfetti dipped cone, but I think that was actually just a limited time thing. But when they did have those were so good. I could have gotten a regular dipped cone, but I feel that's just a little messy in the car, even though I was gonna get a dipped cone. But anyway, finishing up my errands, but I am stopping to get a super fresh watermelon. There's a watermelon stand right by where I get on the highway to go back home. So I will be getting myself a fresh watermelon. I'm so excited. We had a really yummy one yesterday at the pool. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my ice cream for National Ice Cream Day. Okay, I know I look a little bit rough. It's Monday morning. I taught a 5 a.m. Pilates class, so I'm still kind of sweaty and gross, but wanted to show you guys, I made some juices because that's another thing the photographer and I talked about. Was she was like, is there anything else health wellness wise that might kind of tie into your brand that would be good little props that you can use as well? And I was like, actually, I make my own fresh juices. Why don't I kind of do that? We can kind of tie those in a little bit. So not that they're going to be essential to the photos, but would maybe be cute kind of background things. Plus, obviously, I will drink these all week. But Wanted to show you guys, I think I've showed at least this green juice recipe before. I was like making this a ton, especially towards the beginning of the year. This is so easy. I literally just use my NutriBullet because I don't have a juicer. I do not have room in this kitchen to store a juicer. It would be nice, but I just don't have it. So you can still use a blender for this. So I use a blender, put everything in there, blend it up. I blend it with some coconut water, and then I use a cheesecloth to strain it and then pour it into some mason jars or whatever for storing. But the green juice, this is celery, cucumber, apples, lemon juice, ginger, and then the coconut water. I think that's it in this guy. And then I also made this beet juice, which this one's actually new for me. I don't think I've made this before, but I love a beet juice. This is beets, carrots, orange juice, again, 1 apple, ginger, and then blended up with coconut water, strained, and she's so pretty. She does stain your hands, so just beware. But let's try this guy. I haven't tried this one yet. That is so good. And it's the prettiest color too. It might be staining my teeth, so if my teeth are pink, please just ignore it. But that's really yummy. So I have these cute little juice jars, so I will pack the juices in these for the photo shoot. But just wanted to share a little recipe in case you guys were curious. I love this. It's so easy, honestly. Okay, I just wrapped up work for the day. It's Tuesday night. It is the night before the photo shoot. I did take off work tomorrow so that I could do this because working with the photographer, she only shoots like brand shoots during the week. So had to make it work. But anyway, wanted to show you guys quickly the little like deck that I put together to just kind of keep myself organized for the photo shoot. But also I shared this with the photographer because between like the time I booked this session, which was back in like, I don't know, April or May, and tomorrow when the photo shoot actually is, we had like a brand strategy session sometime in like June to kind of just walk through like what the day is going to look like, what I need to expect, kind of go through like what I was planning, but then also get like her feedback, her thoughts, just to kind of like, I don't know, put together a full plan for the day of. But anyway, I thought I would share because this honestly really helped me kind of stay organized and put together. First, I just have like my logos, my brand colors, just so she kind of like knows the brand colors and that kind of stuff. But I've got my 2 logos. I made these on Canva. I don't know. Like I feel like people have like mixed feelings on Canva, but whatever. On this side, I've got all of the props and things that I'm going to be using for like the actual like workout type shots. So I've got my 2 yoga mats. This is like my everyday mat. It doesn't really match the colors though. So I'm also going to bring just like a black mat or maybe a couple of my black mats. And then props, I've got my Pilates ring, Pilates ball, wrist weights, and then some resistance bands. Those cream ones are all from the brand Better Me. I don't know if I'm obsessed with the quality, honestly, but I really was just kind of looking for something that would look aesthetic and kind of like fit the vibe. So I've got all of those. I also have just like some pink resistance bands from Amazon. May use those, may not, I don't know. I've got my big Balance Body foam roller. I've got weights that I can use. Sweat towel, Stanley, whatever. I feel like these are kind of going to be in the majority of shots. I also have like some other props that I'll get to, but that's kind of the vibe for the workout shots. And then I've got my outfits. Again, trying to like stick with the brand colors here. I've got my light pink sets. This is all from Aritzia, the leggings, and then I've got 2 different tops that I can wear. I also have this wrap top from Amazon that I thought would maybe look cute over the pink set. It also could look good over the blue set. The blue set is from Beyond Yoga. I'm pretty sure this was just like a seasonal color or like a summer color that they had this year, so I'm really glad I found it because I feel like it matches honestly pretty well with like the blue that I'm going for. And then I have a couple just like black plain options that I just felt like, you know, would also work. The halter top is from Aritzia, and then I've got these like plain black biker shorts with like the white seam. Those I just have like from Marshall's. And then a couple more outfits. I got this red set in from Aritzia today. I got this like little sweat t-shirt that can go over it, but I don't know if I like the look of it, so may or may not wear that. And then this little white and black set is from Amazon. And then I just have like a basic plain like heather gray jacket from Aritzia as well that, you know, if I feel like I need to kind of cover up a little bit, I can do that too. So those are like my outfit options. I'll have time to like change and into a couple different outfits, so we'll see what we have time for. And then this slide is all of the like odds and ends. Some of these I was already planning on bringing. Some of this inspiration came from the photographer. Just kind of thinking through like every day, like what do you actually like, how can we incorporate like more of your lifestyle and things like into the shoot itself? So some of these might seem like self-explanatory, like you're gonna have that, but anyway. And again, I don't know if we'll use all of this. That's why these are my odds and ends. Like I'm gonna have them just in case if it makes sense, but if not, no big deal. I have this little tote bag that I got from Etsy that says Pilates is the vibe. It's cute. It's red, so it matches my colors. I've got, you know, my phone obviously with a new case on it. Again, matches the colors. My iPad, because I actually do use my iPad for all of my classes and planning and everything. So that would maybe make sense to have in shots. A Celsius, because I am always drinking a Celsius before a class. The photographer was like, maybe bring, I don't know, like, you know, some, like a clear mug, and we can do like some lemon water or a tea, or some like clear water bottles we can do, you know, I just like random little props that like make sense. I've got like a little notebook and stuff too. I honestly don't do a lot of planning on pen and paper, but it might make sense. I don't know. I've got some little socks. They're actually not Pilates grippy socks. I honestly usually just do like barefoot, but anyway, I have some socks too. I also, like I showed you the other day, made those like cold pressed juices. And then I've got like some sweat towels that I will bring as well. Again, these are just kind of like random things. They might be included, they might not, but like have a little bit of a touch of me in the shoot. That's what this is, if that makes sense. And then I've just got, the last slide is like my little mood board. I have like a whole entire Pinterest board that I also shared with the photographer, but this just kind of gives you an idea of some of the some of the shots that I may be looking to get tomorrow. So hopefully you kind of get the vibe, but that is all of the like prep that I kind of put into all in one document in one place. So I honestly felt like that was super helpful to have and reference as I'm like getting everything ready to go. So that's the plan. I need to start packing everything up. one thing that I did really like about these Better Me accessories is that they came like little wrist weights, and the resistance bands came in these nice little like pouches. So it's kind of easy to travel with them. All right, George. Okay, that's kind of ready, maybe. Okay, outfits, towels, some accessories are in here. This is my little basket that I always bring to my classes, and it's kind of got like my essentials. My weights are at the bottom. I've got 2 Pilates balls in here, packing up my notebook, iPad. This can fit in here. My Stanley in here too, and I think that's kind of everything besides the like food and beverage stuff that I will pack in the morning. So. Okay, good morning. I am in the process of getting ready. It is a little after 6:30 right now. I want to be on the road by at least 7:30, if not a little bit sooner. But I threw some curls in my hair. My hair does not honestly hold heat style the best anymore. Like ever since I like quit dyeing my hair 3 years ago, my hair just like does not hold heat. It doesn't hold curls, like literally nothing. But luckily for, you know, today, it's really, I feel like not that big of a deal, because I figured maybe I would do like some pictures with my hair down, like if there are any just like solo shots of me, my face, whatever. Maybe a few pictures with my hair down, but then I'm also probably gonna bring like my collection of clips, little half up, half down clip. These are all, or no, this one's Target. These are Teleties. I'm obsessed with these. These are like the only thing that really hold all of my hair. I do have a lot of hair. It doesn't always look like it, but I do have a lot of hair. It's very thick, very long. But I can manage to get all of it up in one clip. And then I also maybe thought about bringing some stuff to do a little like slick back moment at some point. But I need to like keep reminding myself it's like a fitness photo shoot. There's not gonna be like, I don't need to like look perfect and put together and all the things. Like I'm not going crazy with my makeup, because you know, you wouldn't have like a full face on while you're like working out doing Pilates, you know? So anyway, so even if it is just a little bit of wave, at least like my hair is styled is the point of that. And please excuse me, I'm a little stuffy and sniffly this morning. It's also been like the hottest couple of weeks, so it's very humid and hot, and like, so of course my hair is even more so not gonna stay, but like I said, it's fine, and no one's gonna be looking at my hair. My hair won't even be down for all of the photos. But yeah, I am drinking a little bit of my green juice this morning. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my makeup. I just need to get the car packed up and we will hit the road. It is, I don't think I mentioned, but the studio is like 2 hours away. The photographer is like based out of St. Louis, and we are, you know, about 2.5 hours south of St. Louis. So it will be a little bit of a drive to like get up to her studio, but nothing I can't manage.
Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, the poses that would be easy for you to still do. Kind of tip your head back just a little bit and look it right here at me. Yep, just your leggings literally like make that such an elongated shape. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Cute. I love it. She's getting a good workout in and her photos. Double duty today.
Yeah.
Too. We were messing with curtains instead of doing our job. Cup in the